All right, what is happening, everybody? Welcome to the Games and Graps live pre-show before the pre-show for night one of NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. My name is Sonny G, and I'm here with Steve.
Hello.
And what we're going to do is we're going to run down the NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver night one card. We're going to chat about the matches and, yeah, just generally chit-chat about everything that's going to be going on over the next few days, or as I like to call it, No Sleep Week 2021, which is pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Wow, man. What a chaotic week of stuff that is happening. God, it's going to be crazy. I mean, we've had 2 Hall of Fames. We've got 2 nights of NXT, and then we've got SmackDown, which is like a WrestleMania special or something, and then 2 nights of actual WrestleMania, followed by Raw after Mania, and then NXT.
Yeah. And then to top it all off, the shows aren't starting until 1 a.m.
Yeah, I know. What a kick in the balls that is.
It's hard enough for the UK fans as it is, but then to have a 1 a.m. start is, yeah. I know it's only an extra hour, but when it's that time of the morning, you feel it.
Yeah.
And when you're as old as we are.
Yeah, that extra hour is brutal. Like, it feels like, I mean, what is okay is that the pre-show starts at midnight. Okay, so that's fine. Softens the blow a little bit. We'll find something to do until then. And thankfully, there's a match on the pre-show.
Tonight, there is.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Cool.
So that's something to look forward to. But otherwise, yeah, 1 a.m. starts. Whew.
Yes. I never have a coffee at this time because I'm probably about an hour or so from actually going to bed. But I do have my nighttime brown, I guess.
Nighttime brown. Excellent. Yeah. Bit of nighttime brown. Good stuff. So we got so Chris is in the comments already. Says evening mofos. Evening. Squinny's here as well. He says hiya. Hi Squinny. And he asks if you've trimmed your beard.
About 3 weeks ago, yeah.
About 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it needs a trim again now.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well,
it's been trimmed. You know, I think at the start of our wonderful podcast run that we've been on,
it's been a good run.
It was Triple H, but I've gone back. I don't know, more like a Damien Sandow now.
Nice.
Good reference.
Excellent reference. Lewis Young is here and he says hi. Hi, Lewis. We appreciate you spending your Wednesday evening with us. Chris Hume is here as well from Big Fight Weekly. What's happening, Chris?
Evening, Chris.
We do appreciate you spending your Wednesday evening as you eagerly await NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. You'll notice that Finn Steele is not with us tonight. He's working, God bless retail, but he will be here tomorrow.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff. So Finn Steele's going to join us. Powered 4 TV, which of course we are live on Powered 4 TV. They're here as well, and they say, "Yo, what's happening, guys? What is happening?" Right, Steve, have you seen the Hall of Fame?
I've seen bits and pieces. I've seen the shortened down videos that WWE put out on YouTube. Not all of them, just sort of a few of them, but. No, it was a very different show from what I could see and from what I've been reading.
It was different, but you know what? Right, I can deal with the piped in noises. I can just tend to block it out. You know,
you get used to it.
Yeah, I'm there for the speeches. I love the heartfelt speeches that they give. And overall, I thought, the 2 nights, I've only skimmed through them. I watched the ones that I wanted to watch, but overall, I thought it was good.
Yeah. I know they had to cut their speech, the length of their speeches down, didn't they? They were told there was nobody inducting, this time, was there?
Yeah.
As such, which makes sense, obviously, time bound with it being 2 years combined into one show. And even in the current climate that we're still in, and even though in Florida, it's the world is back open in Florida. I guess
and
they
Texas.
Want Texas, yeah. They want the they probably don't want as many people there as normal. The less people there, the better, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. But it was still a nice show. It still honoured those that were due to be honored. And it was, both years, they both had great classes, and, much respect to all of them. I'm a big RVD fan, so it was great to see him go in. Kane, obviously, is great. I was always a big fan of JBL. I loved that, the run he had as the champion, that 9-month stretch. Loved that. I thought it was great. So it was good to see him go in. And even the Bellas, I'm a fan of the Bellas, for more than one reason. But what they did for women in WWE, especially, really sort of makes that spot deserving.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was thought it was nice of Nikki to just nice little shout out to John Cena as well.
Yeah, big match, John.
Yeah.
I'm glad because I was, when she wasn't saying his name, I was like, come on.
That would have really been shitty, and I think people would have really jumped on that had she not mentioned him. But, all it was a thank you for, this, that, and the other, and giving me a WrestleMania moment that actually then didn't happen. But there we go.
Well, yeah, that's it. Lewis says, glad British Bulldog is in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Me too.
About time.
Very, very deserving. I could do without, I'm not sure what Harry Smith's doing, always dressed like Mr. T for these occasions. He's got that massive gold chain on and them like pimp shoes. I can't describe them any other way. They're just pimp shoes, aren't
they?
Yeah. Powered 4 says, amen, Bulldog deserves it. And we have a nice little guest in the comments here, Carl Watkins. Says good evening. Podmark.
Podmark, yeah, he loves the pod. Yeah,
he does love the pod. Right, so you're all here for us to, to hear us talk badly about NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver Night 1, give predictions that are definitely not going to happen, and we'll start with the pre-show match. We won't keep you hanging on any longer. So the pre-show match is Toni Storm against up-and-comer. She's been doing really well the last few weeks, Zoe Stark.
Okay. I didn't know about this match.
It was announced earlier on today.
Right.
Possibly on the bump.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, because we all watch the bump, don't we? Interesting. I mean, would it damage either of them to lose? I feel like because Zoe Stark lost last week, which I thought was really unfortunate after a little push. And Toni Storm's been away for a few weeks, so it almost it's a bit of a tough one. This again, it's a pre-show. I guess it doesn't really matter. I would like to see Zoe Stark win, to be honest.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
I'd
like to win. I'd like to see Zoe Stark win as well. I don't think she will. Lewis says Toni Storm go to win. Yep, I could see. I can definitely see Toni Storm winning. I'm not sure why they're feeding Zoe Stark to people at the minute. They were really hyping her up on commentary and stuff, saying that she's been looking really good. She's been picking up a lot of momentum, and then the last couple of weeks she's been losing. So I'm not really sure what the deal is there, but at least she's on TV. At least she's there or thereabouts. Not everybody starts with a massive winning streak. I guess you do have to start somewhere. But yeah, I don't see Zoe Stark picking up a W against Toni Storm tonight.
You do or you don't?
I don't.
No, I don't think she will. I think Toni Storm will win. I'd like to see Zoe Stark win, but I think Toni Storm will win.
With Zoe Marks.
Zoe Marks, yeah.
Yeah. Team Zoe, right. John Scott is here. He says, good evening, lads. Good evening, John.
Good evening, John.
John, of course, did his show earlier on today with SP3 from True Heel Heat, right here on Powered 4 TV. You can see scrolling along the bottom there. There's a promotion on this Saturday and Sunday only. You can get 90% off your first month of Powered 4 TV by using the code showcase at powered4tv.com. So make sure you go and do that. So much good stuff. So much good stuff. And you can hear me shouting over wrestling matches, which is always great. Right. So, I mean, the show itself, TakeOver looks amazing. Both nights look so good. Yeah. Just totally stacked. This is the first match that I've made a list. Obviously, I know that EO and Raquel Gonzalez is the main event.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, this one could absolutely steal the show. or could even steal the weekend, because this match on paper is ridiculous. Former NXT United Kingdom champion Pete Dunne taking on Kushida. This is going to be... what a match. What a match.
Yeah, this is... It's kind of a match that's kind of come out of nowhere a little bit. Not really had much of a build, but I don't think it needs much of a build, to be honest. No. We know what these two guys can do. It's going to be a brilliant... I mean, like you say, it could be match of the week. I have a feeling we'll say that a few times, actually, when we're talking about these... when we're talking about the NXT shows, especially.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, this will be a great match. I have no doubt about that. I do think Pete Dunne will win.
You do?
I do, yeah.
Why do you think Pete Dunne will win?
I just think when he's the one that's been saying, I'm the best technical wrestler in the world. Yeah, he'll look a bit silly if he loses, won't he? So, I think with Pete Dunne, it's all about him kind of pushing and starting again. Not starting again, but do you know what I mean? Like trying to get back into that title picture. I don't think Kushida's quite there yet. I'd like to see him as North American champion first. I think Pete Dunne could go straight for the main belt, or even go to the main roster. Even it doesn't necessarily need NXT for me, but I think Pete Dunne will win.
Now we know what happens to people when they leave NXT and go to the main roster.
Yeah.
And I fear that the same would happen to Pete. I hope that's not the case. But, I do fear that that's what would happen to Pete. They'd give him some sort of stupid Englishman gimmick. You know what WWE's like. I mean, they made Paul Burchill a pirate, so which was great. Such a top tier talent with unlimited potential. Make him a pirate. Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
I remember his entrance on the one WWE game that Paul Burchill was on. He swung in like a pirate from I don't know, whatever pirates were from.
He'd have been perfect for this weekend, wouldn't he?
It would have been, yeah. Maybe they'll bring him back.
Yeah, maybe.
with an impromptu performance of Stand and Deliver by Adam and the Ants.
Yeah, is he still Bill?
I'm pretty certain he's still Bill, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he is anyway, Adam Ant. I'm not sure. Because someone confirmed that Adam Ant's still alive. Lewis Young asks, is the Adam Cole match tonight or tomorrow night? That is tomorrow night, so that's night 2. And guess who else is on night 2? Us. We'll be here tomorrow night as well from 9 o'clock for the pre-show before the pre-show for night 2. It's going to be a good time.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I think Kushida's going to win. I'm not sure what... I feel like Kushida needs the momentum more than Pete does.
Possibly.
But, I want Pete to win. I'm a big Pete Dunne fan, and I really want him to win. But I feel like Kushida needs the momentum. I feel like he needs the win.
Yeah, I can see your reasoning there. I can see your thinking, definitely. Either way.
Pete Dunne's always going to have that long championship reign, and they'll be able to play off that for as long as Pete's around.
Yeah, eventually they'll pull the trigger with him, won't they? And because do you remember a couple of years ago they were interviewing him, and I know it obviously storyline and all that, but he was like, "I'll take Brock Lesnar. I'm not bothered. Just anyone." I just hope that they when the time's right that they play on that he'll wrestle anyone. He's not bothered about who he wrestles. He'll take anyone. I think that starts with maybe that starts with a win tonight. Who knows? Maybe.
Carl says, or Squinny says, my wife says Adam is still alive in this mortal realm. Or still of this mortal realm. Me, I can't read. And he will take your money or your life. Nice.
Cool.
Right. So you're saying Dunne, I'm saying Kushida.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, that's just going to be so good. I mean, come on, dude. So good.
Yeah.
Right. This one, oh my God. On this
again.
This night 1 is stacked. Dude, it really is. Night 2 is great as well. But oh man, there's some serious matches on night one, including this one. So for the NXT Tag Team Championships, Grizzled Young Veterans versus Legado del Fantasma versus MSK in a triple threat match. Obviously, Only Lorcan and Danny Burch, they had to vacate the NXT Tag Team titles due to Danny Burch getting an injury the other week on NXT. And that's what's led to this match. Now, this is a mouth-watering... This really is a mouth-watering contest on paper. I mean, wow.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw what Grizzled Young Vets can do and MSK in the tournament. So, yeah, this should be... And then chuck in, obviously, Del Fantasma as well. This should be, again, potential show stealer. I don't know. Good luck to anyone who's got to actually pick match of the night tonight, because it could be a really, really tough ask, to be honest.
Definitely.
I am not sure who's going to win this. I would like to see the Grizzled Young Vets win. Okay. I have a feeling it will be MSK, though.
Yeah, I think MSK are going to win, but I don't know why I think that. I would love Grizzled Young Veterans to win. I think that would be absolutely amazing. I feel like they probably deserve it. They lost in the Dusty Cup finals 2 years in a row. This would be their sort of comeuppance for that. Obviously, MSK picked up the victory over them in the final of this year's Dusty Cup.
Yeah.
So, this would be the sort of comeuppance for GYV. And I think, I mean, they're just so good. All three of these teams, so good. I don't think it's time for Legado del Fantasma.
Not yet.
But I do think that it is time for Grizzled Young Veterans. I even think it's possibly too soon for MSK because they're still relatively new. Now, I know they won the Dusty Cup, but I still think it might just be a little bit too soon.
Yeah, I think it's going to be between Grizzled Young Vets or MSK. Del Fantasma will take the pin, whoever, I think. Yeah.
So that's one of Squinny's comments there. Would love to see GYV get the big win. Wouldn't be surprised if MSK win it, though, to establish them. Yeah, I think the Dusty Cup's enough to establish them as it is.
Possibly, yeah.
And then, I think GYV are going to win. I do. I'm going to say GYV.
Okay. I'm going to go MSK.
You're going to go MSK? Guess who's here? It's Brett Thomas. He's in the comments. Brett. And Brett, my friend, we owe you an apology.
Massive.
You were coming in our streams with the Logan Paul stuff, and we were just batting it off like, yeah, Logan Paul is not going to come to WWE. But you are either Logan Paul or you have some sort of inside source, because Logan Paul, of course, is in WWE, is going to be part of WrestleMania, just like you said he would be. And Brett was here also to confirm that Adamant is alive. 66 years old he is.
Fair enough.
That's a good innings so far, that is, for Adamant.
Yeah, he probably he probably had a good time, didn't he, in the 80s? So he's done well.
Oh, I would imagine he had a great time in the 80s. They were a massive band, Adam and the Ants, weren't
they? Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Hey, big enough for NXT to, do a pay-per-view named after him. Well, named after one of their songs.
Well, I think it proves, doesn't it, with WWE that, no matter how old the song or the reference, that they will, your name, or a name of your song could be used for a pay-per-view style event, so maybe in 50 years' time, one of our old songs will be
maybe
NXT TakeOver Cubicle. Remember Great Balls of Fire? Oh, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, see, Jerry Lee Lewis, he had his song used. If Great Balls of Fire can be a song, a name of a pay-per-view, anything can be the name of a pay-per-view.
Yeah,
100%. If I remember rightly, it wasn't even a terrible pay-per-view.
No, I don't think it was. People were just ripping on the name, weren't they?
Yeah, but the name was awful. You had Brock Lesnar saying "Great Balls of Fire," and it was so stupid. Come on. NXT TakeOver Sketch. Ah, man, good times. Right. Moving on then. So, one of the matches tonight is going to have ramifications for tomorrow night as well.
Yes.
So we've got a North American title Gauntlet eliminator. Now, this has got Leon Ruff, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Dexter Lumis, and LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And the winner will receive a match against Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship on night 2 of NXT TakeOver Adam and the Ants.
Yes. Now the obvious answer would be that Dexter Lumis is going to win.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see exactly why you would think that, and I do think the same.
Yeah, but is that too obvious? Bronson Reed's been pushed as a bit of a monster, hasn't he, the last few weeks? I think it's between them two, Lumis and Reed. I don't see any of the others. I think Cameron Grimes will probably do something funny. He'll try and pay people off to dive over the top rope or whatever. It's not a battle royal. I'll pay you off to take the pin, or whatever. But that will definitely backfire on him. So yeah, it's between them two for me. I think it's probably a bit too, or it feels like it's too soon for LA Knight. The obvious answer is Dexter Lumis.
Yeah, I mean, it would make that story go full circle, wouldn't it? Yeah. Obviously, Dexter Lumis has been in this big feud with Johnny Gargano and the other members of the Way, Austin Theory.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the obvious winner would be Dexter Lumis, and I wouldn't be against that, nor would I be against him actually winning the North American Championship.
No.
On night 2. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to go with Dexter Lumis as well. All the other guys in this match are great, by the way. Yeah. I would love to see LA Knight win. Lewis Young says LA Knight go to win. Yeah, that would be great. But all signs point to Dexter Lumis, which means we are definitely wrong, and Isaiah Swerve's not going to win. Yeah. John asks if we're going to be watching WrestleMania live. Yes, is the answer to that question, John. We are.
Yes.
Because we don't do sleep.
No. Well, we'll see. I might manage night 1.
Yeah, if night 1 sucks, then night 2 can be watched Monday morning.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, I'll be there watching night. They're both nights live. I'm a huge WrestleMania mark. I love the spectacle surrounding WrestleMania. I can't wait to see the stage set up. I can't wait to see actual fans back in there. It's going to be great. I really, really am looking forward to WrestleMania.
Yeah, I am as well. I am. It's for me. It's not. There's some good matches on the card. There's nothing that really makes me think, oh my god, I can't miss it. But I'll watch it, obviously.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I'm really looking forward to WrestleMania. The build-up has been mostly terrible.
Yep.
Raw especially has been, hot piles of human excrement. The last, few weeks, maybe even months.
We're after the watershed. You're all right.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm usually sort of, potty mouth on the podcast.
Poop mouth, yeah.
I'm a bit of a poop mouth, but yeah, I love WrestleMania. I'm looking forward to it, even though the build-up has been, shit for the most part. But I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to SmackDown on Friday as well, because WrestleMania SmackDown. Because why not? Because we all need more wrestling in our lives.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so much, isn't there? I mean, obviously, along with TakeOver tonight, you have to remember that Dynamite is running alongside it.
Yeah.
You got Mike Tyson on there. I'm not sure that's a big wrestling draw in 2021, to be honest.
No, I don't think it is either. I'm not really.
His last appearance wasn't exactly memorable. Yep, he had a little brawl with Jericho or whatever, but he looked like he just couldn't be asked. Like,
there was when the camera cut to him and he was yawning.
And he was yawning, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Tyson's obviously still a huge name, synonymous, but I don't think. That's not. If I could watch Dynamite live, it wouldn't make me think, oh, I've got to go and watch Dynamite. Mike Tyson's on it.
Yeah, exactly. No,
not really. Not for me.
No, not for me. Not for me. That one. Yeah, no, I'm exactly the same. I don't. It's a cool match on Dynamite with Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers against the Young Bucks and John Moxley. That'll be good.
Yeah, that will be good.
To quote Tony Schiavone, that'll put bums in seats. But going up against NXT TakeOver, I don't think Dynamite has much of a hope this week.
No.
People will be catching it on demand, and I bet you them viewing figures will be just fine.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Squinny says, actually forgot about Dynamite in the Mania Mayhem. Might try and watch one live and catch the other tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, again, you can watch wrestling whenever you want these days. It's not like you have to stay up and watch it or record it on your VCR or whatever we had to do when we were young men.
Yeah.
Young boys.
Video Plus, do you remember that?
I do remember Video Plus. We had to like type in the numbers on your remote.
The code from the TV guide. Jesus Christ.
Telebook.
Pass us a TV guide. Pass us a TV guide.
Pass us TV guide. It's a Video Plus Bergerac or whatever.
Boone.
I need to Video Plus Boone. How did it even work? I don't understand how it just worked.
I don't know. This is like pre-internet. It's not like we had an Ethernet cable going into the back of the VCR, is it?
No, that's it. You literally, like, for people younger than us, right?
Yeah. Anyone under 30, you're going to need this explaining.
So you had a thing called a TV guide, right? And we had a VHS player then. We didn't have streaming, and we didn't have DVD. We didn't even have DVDs. That's how old we are. And so basically, you had a TV guide, and it had a number underneath the program.
Yeah.
And you typed that number into the VCR remote, and then it just recorded. Yeah.
It was kind of like the first iteration of like your Sky Planner knowing when to record stuff. But it was a VCR. It was, God, I don't know how it worked.
There was some sort of sorcery there, definitely, I think.
Yeah, I can tell that's going to be between now and the end of this and the start of NXT. That might be a YouTube thing. I might have to find out how that worked.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually. We'll talk about it on the next podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Carl Squinny says, Video Plus in heartbeat to see a bit of Claude Greengrass. Fun fact about Claude Greengrass, he used to live round our way.
Good fact about Claude Greengrass, he was a friend of the family.
Really?
He was, yeah, because he lived around the corner from my nan and granddad, and they were very good friends with him.
There we go. See, not only do you get good quality wrestling chat, you get facts of life here. You get taken back in time for Video Plus. See, Chris, he's old as well, like us. He
long record, yeah.
Remember long play videos?
Yeah.
Stick it on long play because this is 3 hours long or whatever. You couldn't record a pay-per-view unless you did long play.
Yeah, stick it on long play. It's WrestleMania.
Yeah, remember on the VCR you had that thing you could take out of it so you couldn't record over it.
Yes.
That little the spine of the VCR.
It was like a little clip thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, like a little clip. But if you took that out, you couldn't record over it.
Yeah. Amazing.
Hey, look, wrestling videotape traders, they know exactly what that's about.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So there you go. Squinny says actually starstruck that you know Greengrass from Heartbeat. Yeah, I used to see him picking his granddaughter from school.
Yeah.
When I was at school. Greengrass was there.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, little plastic square thing, says Chris. Yeah.
Getting a history lesson tonight, people.
Yeah, this is people tuning into for NXT. Oh, these two lads are going to talk about NXT. I'm really excited for it. But then we're here talking about Video Plus and VCR and Greengrass. A long play video still wouldn't be enough for today's Mania. No, you're right. You'd have to buy one of them, like a 4-pack. You remember when you could go into the shops and they'd have like a 4-pack wrapped in cellophane?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Chris is right here. Look, Chris Walsh, Bergerac and Greengrass in an NXT pre-show Mania week. You won't get this content elsewhere.
No, you won't.
I guarantee you 100% that no other wrestling-related podcast stuff is talking about this cutting-edge material that we are.
Mm-hmm.
This is why people come to our stuff. There are other people doing stuff right now. And yeah, you could go and listen to them, like Marks about NXT or whatever. But the hard-hitting stuff is here.
Yeah.
On the Games and Graps podcast pre-show before the pre-show.
5 minutes to rewind a VHS to the start, yeah.
That's true, yeah. Like if you lent your mate like a VHS and they haven't rewound it after borrowing it, fuming because you have to stand there and just watch it rewind.
Or they've given you the tape back and it's still on a certain point of a pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah, so we had a mate who there's a bit on was Backlash 2001?
It was either 2000. Yeah, would be about then. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a bit on the pay-per-view where Dean Malenko was trying to seduce Lita, and Lita came out and she had the lingerie on.
The lingerie,
yeah, and you tell the story. You lent the video.
Did I lend the video? I doubt it.
I think I lent the video actually. Yeah,
yeah.
I lent the video, got it back, and put it on.
It was
and
on
it's
that
at that bit. Yeah.
He's not even watched the rest of the pay-per-view.
No, he's not. No, he's not bothered about the pay-per-view. He's skipped to that.
He's whacked away and then just gone. There you go, Sonny. You can have your Backlash, whatever it's called, back. There you go.
Backlash 2001.
Yeah,
I bet Peacock have cut that bit out on the WWE Network in America.
Probably have, the miserable bastards.
Miserable bastards. Finn says, Finn's here from work. Do some work. Stop skiving off and talking in this video that you're not a part of.
Do some work, Finn. Jesus.
People need their eggs and stuff. Walsh says, waiting for the Darling Buds of May shout out. Yeah. Catherine Zeta-Jones. She was in that. She was nice though. Yeah, real nice. Brett says, did you ever... What is this turned into, by the way? Here we go. This is a wonderful comment. Did you ever watch London's Burning? Saw Jeff out of it working on the buses last week.
Oh, brilliant.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I used to watch London's Burning.
That is amazing.
That is a great comment. That's superb.
Brett, next time you see Jeff out of London's Burning, tell him that the Games and Graps podcast said hello.
Yeah.
Because that is absolutely amazing. And Squinny says he preferred Last of the Summer Wine himself. Last of the Summer Wine was good, actually.
Last of the Summer Wine. Jeez.
Yeah, Games, Graps, and Retro TV. This is great. This is
Compo.
Old Compo. Good stuff. Right. Before we carry on with the rest of the NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver pre-show, we're going to give you a little taste of what Games and Graps is all about. If you hadn't already gathered from this exquisite wrestling journalism. We'll be back in just a sec. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Games and Graps podcast. Sonny G here with Finn Steele and Steve. It's just so accessible, you know what I mean? Like, Tony Hawk has always been just one of them games you can pick up and play. You're either great at it or you're bang average at it. So this is for the Sonny and Finn Championship.
It is. This one.
His name, his name. Never disagree. Oh shit.
But when you do pull a trick off, it looks and it feels so good. Snapped on Retribution. Is that? I mean, are we seeing the beginning of the end of Retribution? I hope so.
A weird ending to the Big E and Apollo match. Not really sure what happened there. But some people saying it's a bit of a botched ending.
Oh yeah.
It's fine having them come in and wrecking the ring and like acting like idiots, but it just looks stupid because it's not believable. Yeah, we're looking like the Bee Gees with our beards and hair because we're not allowed to get haircuts. We could shave, but we just choose not to.
It's very unimpressive when I do it like that, but yeah.
It's the other one that's really impressive for other reasons.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Just one big Popeye arm. Good evening, Finn.
Good evening.
Finn!
I made it, kind of. Hello.
Are you wearing a dressing gown?
Yeah. I couldn't bother to get changed, so I just put it down.
He thinks he's Ric Flair. Look at him.
We're finally real podcasters, not just like part-timers.
Exactly.
He called the best podcast episode ever. If only we had a soundbite for that.
Oh.
All right, we're back. So that's exactly what you can expect from the Games and Graps podcast. We put out weekly episodes, audio on a Saturday, video on a Sunday. But this week we're not putting out a regular episode because we're busting our ass for your entertainment for WrestleMania weekend.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Yeah. So before we move on to the rest of NXT, we've got some good comments here. This is descended into something very different than what I was expecting it to. When Vince buckles and sells WWE, you guys can just do a retro UK TV pod.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Winnie says, I used to want to be a firefighter. Then I watched an episode of London's Burning where they had a background and some firefighter died. Put me right off.
I'm not laughing at death. That's really
No.
That's terrible.
Yeah, well, laughing at the idea of Squinny wanting to be a firefighter. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So no sleep week 2021. We hope you're, in it with us. Staying up to watch NXT, staying up to watch WrestleMania, maybe even staying up to watch SmackDown. Probably not doing that, actually.
No, definitely not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not sure WrestleMania SmackDown warrants that.
No,
not at all. Right, back to what everybody was here for originally.
Casualty.
Yep. Remember that song that sampled the Casualty theme song?
Yeah.
Was it Oxide Neutrino?
Yeah, probably.
Nice. Wasn't
bound for the bound, bound for the reload.
For the reload. It wasn't that. Oh, it wasn't that one, was it?
It was that, yeah. Yeah. And then it had bits of Lockstock in there as well. Anyway, we're going off a right tangent here.
Yeah, this is ace. This is my favorite. Hey, look. Again, you will not get this from other streams.
No.
Not at all. Not at all. Right. Walter is putting his WWE United Kingdom Championship on the line against Tommaso Ciampa, and this should be fantastic. I know that we've said that about every single match on the card so far, but this again is just such a potential show stealer.
Yeah, they're gonna slap the shit out of each other, basically.
They are.
And it's going to be absolutely brutal. I think it's going to be an excellent match. Walter, for me, he retains. I don't think Ciampa is the UK champ. I don't think that really works at all. Well, it doesn't work at all. But I think what we get here is Timothy Thatcher joining Imperium.
Yes, I agree. I think so too. And that makes perfect sense. But going back to the comments, fuck Carnage Pain. Welcome to the stream, Carnage Pain. Thank you very much for spending your evening with us. Fucking hell, this is funny. You guys should do chats on old shit in the 90s. Can everyone stop getting shot? Oh, yeah, that was the thing, wasn't it?
That was it, yeah. It's from Lockstock.
Yeah.
I've been shot. Don't fucking believe this. Can everyone stop getting shot? Shot. So I'm gonna YouTube Video Plus. I might watch an old episode of Heartbeat or something or Bergerac, and then I'm gonna listen to that song just before NXT. Get me pumped. Listen to a bit of Oxide and Neutrino.
Yeah, in one. I don't know. In one. That's bullseye.
Bullseye. Yeah.
I remember that the Oxide Neutrino advert for that album played for about 4 years after it came out. Now. What do you mean out now? It's been out about 4 years.
UK Garage is dead. Fucking hell. Stop advertising your album.
It's back now. Bring that album back out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think Walter is going to retain the NXT UK women's title, I was about to say. The NXT UK Championship. And, yep, I do think Timothy Thatcher becomes a part of Imperium. Ring Camp reunited.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. I think that's definitely happening. Do you think this is Ciampa's last takeover?
Look, right.
I know we say it every time. But...
Every single takeover, I sit here and go, I think Ciampa's going to go up to the main roster after he loses this match. And then he never does. He just turns up with another feud the week after. It's like, hey, I'm Tommaso Ciampa. I want a random feud with you. And there it is. He turns up and he's in another feud, just like that. So, no, I'm not going to say it because it won't. It just won't happen. Not happening.
It's the new Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't think this is Ciampa's last match in NXT.
Fair enough.
Even though secretly, I think it might be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh man, this has been brilliant fun. Brett says, "Did you ever watch Little House on the Prairie or Dallas?" I think I'm a bit too young for that. That's not really our era.
No.
If Finn doesn't come into this stream as Vinnie Jones, I'm boycotting. There we go.
Finny Jones.
Finny Jones. Yep, that's it now. Finny Jones.
Finny Jones, yeah.
Didn't Ciampa essentially say he's not going to the main roster? Asks Chris Walsh. Can't say words.
Yeah, he kind of did, didn't he? He was like, I don't really want to go.
But if your boss says, excuse me, Tom, you're gonna go to Monday Night Raw. No, I'm not. I'm gonna stay here in NXT. Okay, well then you just don't get booked.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, I imagine it probably works something like that.
Maybe he's growing his hair out because what they're going to do, he is going to go up to Raw, but they're going to give him a shovel, and he's going to be the old guy from Home Alone.
Ah, yeah, he's definitely slowly morphing into that.
Yeah, that'd be a typical Vince thing to do.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Because Vince only watched Home Alone the Christmas just gone. That's the issue there.
Yeah, definitely. And also, I think it'll debut at Christmas, right? And his entrance music will be yeah. No, they'll be like, like Matt Riddle has like the colourful birds coming out. He'll have like them pigeons and that.
This is descended into nonsense.
Yeah, it has. This has been great fun. I love it. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I think when Powered 4 TV like took us on, I'm not sure they were expecting this. Like, these guys are going to do some really good WWE pre-shows, and here we are, like doing the song from Home Alone when like he's running away from church and stuff.
The thing is, people are probably sitting here thinking, these pair have scripted this. No, this is what we're like when we're together.
Yeah.
There's no, this is just just chat bollocks.
Yeah. There is no paper here at all. I'm feeling all around the desk that I'm sitting at. There's nothing. I got my phone.
No,
and I got a glass of Coke, and we don't plan for any of this. We literally come here with no plan. We see what the matches are, we put them on screen, and then we just go from there. Yeah,
pretty much.
With the help of you guys. We've only got one match left, but I don't want to finish yet. John says, guys, I'm pissing myself laughing. This is quality. There we go. We've got the John Scott Powered 4 TV seal of approval. So we are good. We're free to talk about. We're free to talk about whatever we want now.
Yeah, essentially.
Within reason, of course.
Yeah. We don't want Peacock removing us. Bloody hell.
Yeah, Peacock buys out to I was about to say the old name there. Buys out Powered 4 TV and just cuts all of us out. To be honest, they probably would. I mean, if they're quality controlling, we're gone straight away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If there's ever any quality control on Powered 4, we're gone.
Yeah.
We need to remove all the offensive content from the channel. Okay, yeah.
Have you ever used the phrase shiny vaginas? Yeah, right. That's 100 of your podcasts gone.
Yeah.
So we're down to 38 episodes.
Have you ever made any penis jokes on your podcast? Yes. Yeah, we have. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the other 38 of your podcast gone.
You are cancelled.
Yep. Yep. Right. Okay. So the main event of NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver Night 1 is Io Shirai defending the NXT Women's Championship against Raquel Gonzalez. This is going to be main event tonight, which is a huge deal for NXT, and I think this is going to be excellent. I think this is going to be Raquel Gonzalez breakout moment as a top tier competitor. I think she's got all the tools anyway.
Yeah,
it's amazing. She was in the Mae Young Classic, but it's amazing to see where she's come from that point.
Yeah, Wasn't she originally in Retribution as well? Have I mixed her up with someone else?
No, that was Mercedes Martinez.
I was Mercedes. I thought I wasn't sure that I'd had a bit of a brain fart moment. But anyway, she's been pushed a hell of a lot. Made to look really, really strong over the last 2 or 3 weeks, and I fully expect her to win and take the belt off Io Shirai.
Yeah, and that's a big sort of feather in the cap for Gonzalez as well, because still relatively new. She's in the Main Event Classic a couple of years back, but she is still relatively new to the scene in terms of her being a championship contender.
Yeah.
So, for her to be in this position in the main event against Io Shirai, I don't see who else takes it from her. That's the thing. I don't see who else takes it from Io Shirai if Raquel Gonzalez doesn't win it tonight.
No, not at the minute. I mean, I did think for a while that maybe actually Toni Storm would be the one to take it off her, but that kind of didn't go anywhere. So yeah, it feels like she's the only one that can. If it's not Raquel Gonzalez, I don't know. Maybe Xia Li, if they push this whatever's happening there. If they push that a bit more, maybe her if it's not Raquel Gonzalez. But I do think Gonzalez will win.
I do as well. And I also think that after this, again, this is such a cliche NXT thing to say, but Io Shirai go to the main roster.
I think that as well. There. Yeah, and I think we'll be saying it about someone else tomorrow night as well. But we'll save that for tomorrow. Intrigue.
Here's a good question. What would Raquel Gonzalez Retribution name have been?
Ooh. I've just
I reckon
I'm not going to say it.
No, say it.
No.
Say it.
No, because I'll start.
Is it cancel worthy?
It's not that bad.
Oh, can say it then. We said much worse. Right. Finn says bum fluff, which is like really like nicey nice, and you went straight in there for piss flap.
Yeah.
Okay, right, fair enough.
Piss flaps. Yeah.
Jesus wept. I think it might have been Jeff from London's Burning. T-Bar, Mace, Jeff from London's Burning. All of that word, like all in one. Claptrap. Yeah. Steve's is better.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Finn, are you joining us for 10 minutes, or are you just going to write stuff in the comments? Finn will be here for the entire show tomorrow, by the way.
In his robe, hopefully.
Yeah. Squinny says, my name's Jeff. Great film. It's 22 Jump Street. Really good film.
Yeah. Both really good.
Yeah, really good films, yeah. Oh, it looks like we might have a surprise appearance from Steele shortly. Look at him coming in to scoop up the glory.
Yeah, look at him.
10 minutes worth. He's not here grafting like we are.
No.
Bringing that world-class content that nobody asked for.
Is Finn, well, we'll find out in a sec, but I wonder if Finn is old enough to remember Video Plus.
I think he probably is.
Yeah. I always forget how old Finn is, because he looks like 12, but actually
he does look like a sprightly young gentleman. He does. Right, Brett's been talking about this thing throughout the whole podcast. So Bronco Brock, which is a new character that he's invented for Brock Lesnar because he lives on a farm and stuff. We got the idea for Bronco Brock from Dallas, the TV show Dallas.
Oh, okay.
So is he like a JR kind of character? He's got like that big old... What are them hats called?
Is it Stetson?
Yeah, but hasn't it got like a...
No, I don't know.
Hasn't it got like another name? Like 10-gallon hat or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the stereotypical Texan on The Simpsons?
Yes. Yeah, that guy, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Bronco Brock, that's what would be going on.
Putting a gimmick on Brock, it's a bit of a... I think you're not really getting anywhere with that one here. I don't think Brock's having that.
I don't think Brock's... No, hey, look, but this is the same person that said Logan Paul was coming to WWE, and we were like, no, that's not going to happen. And here we are. egg on our faces.
If Brock Lesnar comes back as Bronco Brock and has the character of him, shooting animals and all that sort of stuff.
Well, that's his real life.
That is his real life, yeah. I'm calling Brett Thomas out for being a time traveller if that happens. It's the only way you would know. Between that and the Logan Paul stuff, must be a time traveller.
Brett's been watching too much Quantum Leap, and he's in Video Plus in Quantum Leap, and he's been. Yeah. See, Finn's like waiting in the studio, but he's got no camera on. I'm not bringing in no camera Finn. It just isn't happening. What's the point?
Because he's got no clothes on.
He probably hasn't got any clothes on. He's got an au natural. Wait. Oh, he's added himself. I forgot he could do that.
Boo.
Finn, where's your camera? Get out. Don't ruin our stream with your nonsense, Finn.
Get out of here. We've had Ghetto Blaster Brock, so yeah, that's
true. That was amazing. The dancing was just incredible.
The dance at the top of the ramp was just
Party's over, Grandpa. That's one of my favorite Brock moments. So good.
Did he say it was Roddy Piper, wasn't it?
Well, I think no.
Stop!
Play it again. Can you play the? Oh, he's gone again. So you came in for that. Finn came in to play Stand and Deliver, the soundbite, and now he's gone, just vanished, literally completely gone from the studio everywhere.
No, there you go.
Well, look, he's made his mark, and that's all we can really ask for.
He'll be here tomorrow, soundbites and all.
Oh yeah, tomorrow night's show is going to be even more ridiculous than tonight's, if that can be believed.
Yeah.
I mean, NXT. It's going to be so good, isn't it? TakeOver. I mean, I don't know if it's going to have adverts and stuff. It's on BT as well, so I know it's on USA. It's on USA and WWE Network / Peacock.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to be going ad free, or they're going to shoehorn ads in there.
I imagine if it's on Peacock, there'll be ads because obviously Peacock's got loads of other stuff, so there'll be advertising all the shows that they have on there.
Yeah, but it's on WWE Network as well.
Yeah, but that doesn't. I guess that doesn't really matter, does it? They advertise any old shit, don't they? Old Spice, Cricket Wireless, buy one T-shirt, get one for $1. That's how. Yeah.
What do you think the promo is going to be today?
Buy one T-shirt, get one for $1. I'm going to go for that.
You're going for that? I'm going to go for buy one T-shirt, get one for $1, but with 30% off titles.
Yeah, that's a good shout. They do love to chuck a title. They might save that for Mania though, with it being a big show. Whoa!
But I think gotcha, I've lost my train of thought here. This is nuts. So we've got 3 more live shows to come over the next few days. So we are going to be here tomorrow night for night 2 of NXT Stand and Deliver. We'll probably talk the results of the NXT UK Prelude as well when we're on tomorrow. Because that will have been on by the time we go live on here. Yeah, and then we're going to be here. So on Friday, we're going to have a special podcast episode for our weekly quiz show, The Eliminator. It's a WrestleMania special, Sonny versus Finn. Steve is the quiz master, and we've got 15 WrestleMania questions lined up, and it's going to be the one with the most points at the end of the round will be the winner. So stay tuned for that.
Yep.
All right, that's going to be that's going to be available on YouTube and Facebook and all the and part of our podcast stream as well on like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the rest of that stuff. So, Finn's put Finn is winning. Finn is the worst loser in the history of anything. Just so you know. Awful.
It's not. He's not humble. He's not humble in victory.
No, he's not. No, he's not humble at all.
No. Terrible.
Yeah. Don't egg him on either, Chris, by putting Finning.
No,
don't egg him on because he's the worst. He's been the thing with Finn, right, is he's got my copy of the WWE Encyclopedia around his house, so he's clearly in there all night. Like, who was the musical guest at WrestleMania 4? Brrr. And like, looking in there.
Who was the musical guest? It's not a question, by the way.
I don't know. I don't even have to. I'm assuming there was one because they always have the American national anthem, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Squiddy says loser shaves their head. No, I'm having a haircut next week though.
Yes, and me. I cannot wait.
Finn's not. Finn's just going to grow out his SmackDown 2 forehead hair and like grow it all the way down his face and like mold it into his beard.
Yeah. There's just pick up on Chris's comment there. No jealousy from me. Wrestling and or gaming is not a specialist subject of mine. I'll challenge Finn to a quiz on football anytime.
Would that be your specialist subject if you were to go on to Mastermind?
What, just football?
Yeah.
I'd probably want to go a bit more. I'd probably want to go a bit more specific. Like, okay. Yeah, because you can't you? You can be very specific on Mastermind, can't you?
Yeah, which is a bit stupid to me because it'd be like, right, I would like to do mine on season 8, episode 13 of Only Fools and Horses, please.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can do that, which is just that's a little bit.
Yeah, that's just too specific.
Really specific.
It needs to be broader than that.
And funny you should, as we're on the subject of kind of Fools and TV and stuff. Only Fools and Horses, it's the greatest.
It's phenomenal and also incredibly sketchy if you watch it now. Like there's definitely some.
So it was on pretty much all day on Gold on Easter Monday. So guess what I was doing? And
it's a good way to spend Easter Monday.
Yeah. Sorry, kids, I'm watching Fools and Horses for the 50th time. No, it was the weather was crap, weren't it? So. Yeah, there was a couple of things in it, and I was a bit like, ooh. I'll tell you one of them later. I won't mention it on here. I'll tell you one of them later. It was proper ropey, but still
stuff
great.
You wouldn't get away with on TV these days.
No. You
can't. To be fair, you can't say anything these days.
No, the only show that gets away with it is South Park, isn't it?
Yeah, somehow. I'm not sure how he gets away with it, but they just don't give a shit.
Because it makes so much money.
That's true, yeah. South Park and the Games and Graps podcast, they get away with it.
Yeah.
I don't think we'd get away with it at all. We'd be cancelled straight away.
Yeah, we would be cancelled straight away.
How much actual wrestling talk do you think we've done tonight?
What, in 58 minutes? 59 minutes? Probably 9 minutes. Yeah. 9 minutes tops. Yeah.
The thing is, though, what we've done is we have covered the ground that we wanted to cover. We talked the matches and we gave our predictions.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
We have.
So, in theory, we've fulfilled our duty. As wrestling pundits.
That's a loose term. 7 minutes, Chris says.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be around that mark. I mean, we've talked about the matches. We've gone, it's going to be amazing. I think this person will win. And then we've gone like, you remember that episode of A London's Burning where
Backdraft, someone died.
Remember that film? There's a film called Backdraft, wasn't there, about firefighters?
Yeah. Good film. It's
an old film now.
Yeah, really old. Really old.
Films is a subject for another time, ain't it? I mean, we're going to have to. I don't know what we're going to have to do here. We're going to have to. We'll do this tomorrow when we're skimming over when we're filling gaps. We'll talk films.
Yeah.
Bring your films.
Well, tomorrow because we'll be recapping tonight, won't we? Which will be tonight. Tonight's going to be. I'm really looking forward to tonight. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be
really, really good. Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, we will be recapping tonight on tomorrow's show, so that will give us a little bit more to talk about. However, I have really enjoyed interacting with everybody tonight. We've had a real laugh, and we hope you guys have as well. If you're new to us, this is what it's like all the time. And if you are new to us, go subscribe to the YouTube channel, like our Facebook page. Do check out Powered 4 TV as well because we are on there. But just keep coming back, keep chatting with us, keep having a laugh with us. That's what. That is exactly what we are here for.
Mm-hmm.
So the actual pre-show starts in 2 hours' time. So now you're going to get Tony Storm versus Zoe Stark, and then you're going to get the actual show, which is going to be really, really good. But we look forward to watching it, and we look forward to talking about it with you guys tomorrow. We're going to have the soundboard tomorrow as well, because Finn Steele's going to be here, and we're going to just be shooting the shit like we have been tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Shooting the breeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we'll let you go and go and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. If you've got work tomorrow, unlucky, go bed. If you stand up to watch NXT, just stick your PlayStation on for a couple of hours. That'd be great. Good times. Or whichever console you've got. Don't shoot me for being a fanboy. Okay. But yes, we'll be back tomorrow, 9:00 for night 2 of NXT TakeOver, Stand and Deliver pre-show before the pre-show. My name is Sonny G, and I've been with Steve.
See you later.
And we will indeed see you tomorrow night. Take it easy, guys. Goodbye.
See ya.